We are back in the sanctuary of my living room. So today's episode is all about that part of your day when you leave work, you get home and you spend some time, what should be quality time, at home, in my particular circumstances, with my wife and daughter. Now, this is a part of your day that I think can very, very easily be overlooked. It's a part of your day that you can coast through, almost put autopilot on until you wake up the next morning. And that can really lead to you being quite unfulfilled. It can lead to you being pretty miserable, and it can lead to you being a little bit uncertain about what all this is about. And I think you've got to treat this part of your day as vitally important if you want to improve your mindset, you want to improve your well-being, and you want to maximize your chances of success. Now, in my office, I've got a big poster on the wall. Well, no, tell a lie, actually. This poster is actually in a tube. It was about to go on the wall, and then we all got kicked out of our offices and told to work from home. And the poster says, big A1 poster, it just says, life's short, don't be a dick. Now, that's a great philosophy to approach life with. You know, I always revert back to checking into a hotel. You check into a hotel and you're a dickhead, you're going to get the worst room that's next to the heating pipe with a noisy boiler in the lobby adjacent to your front door. And then it's going to make you more of a dick because you're going to go downstairs and complain, and you're basically going to go through life getting all the shit rooms in the hotels. You check into a hotel with a big smile on your face, have a good chat with the lady or the guy behind the desk, acknowledge they're doing a great job. You might get an upgrade, you know? Exactly the same scenario, two different attitudes. And this part of your day, certainly for me, is the part of my day where I am most likely to be a dick. And the weird, twisted thing about that is, and when you think about you take your partner for granted, is that at work, you bite your tongue, you hold your lip, because you think you've got stuff to lose. You might not tell a customer exactly what you think of them. You might, let that member of staff get away with something because you feel as though they might stop working for you. And then you get home and you let it run. You know, you'll say anything you want because you feel comfortable, you know. We're more than happy to hurt the people that mean the most to us. And that's sad, but that is the reality. And I don't want you watching this video thinking I am any different. You know, me and Anna, whoa, when we go, man, we love a rumble. We will have a top Barney if given the correct atmosphere. And that will always be the case, you know. And there are books out there like, I don't know if you've ever read The Chimp Paradox, that, you know, try to tell you that when somebody says something to you, you should realize that your initial reaction is the chimp in your brain and you need to feed the chimp. And like, I didn't really get on with that book, you know, like, I don't know whether my chimp is just a little bit too powerful or I'm just a little bit too emotional, but I don't know about you, when somebody says something to me, I ain't got time to be working out which part of my brain's reacting and trying to calm some fucking chimp down. I'm just going. And that's bad and that ain't good, but that's me. So I'm just going to share with you something which I acknowledged and I realised, which I think has made my home life, that period of the day, which is so important, a little bit better. And it's this, and I've mentioned this before. I recognise and I admit that Anna, by and large, gets the worst of me. And that's really fucking sad, you know, that I'm going to say it here now. I couldn't have done, and I won't be able to do what I want to do without her by my side. And I am eternally grateful for everything she does that enables me, it facilitates me to do what I do. And I see us getting a divorce in 5 years' time, and the divorce lawyer saying, and now we turn to Exhibit B, video 24 of the Corona Diaries. Here, Dan is seen to be acknowledging that he couldn't have done it without her. And she gets 75% of all my shit and then runs off with some Spanish god. But anyway, we're talking about today, here and now. So I couldn't do what I do without her. I'm eternally grateful for everything she does, and I recognise the fact that she gets the worst of me, and it's that bit that I want you to focus on in your own lives. If you acknowledge that and you're honest about that, subconsciously, you'll make that little 5% effort more when you're around these people that mean so much to us in the grand scheme of things. You know, they're your partners in crime, hopefully. And it takes two to tango, and you've both got to work at it, but you've got to play your part. And I think for those out there that are working hard and, you know, it's so dead easy to fucking get home and make excuses and tell, you know, your partner, well, I work all day, you know, you don't know what it's like being me. And you know, we've all been there. But to acknowledge that your partner gets the worst of you, certainly for me, has helped me a little bit nurture my relationship with Anna. The second thing I want to touch on, and this has really, really come into its own during lockdown, and obviously I've just spent, 5 episodes talking about meditation. I've actually now started meditating just before this period of my day. And what I find it helps is it really helps to round off what effectively is your working day, and it helps to start off that downtime, that leisure time, that personal time on the right foot. And I'm not suggesting that you guys should be meditating for 15 minutes in your vans or in your cars outside, but what I'm trying to plant the seed is, it's really, really important to actually consciously acknowledge that that part of your day is about to start. And you really want to put as much effort in as you can. You want to use those last reserves of energy to make that part of your day as good as it can be. Because these people in our lives, certainly for me, they are critically important to everything we're trying to achieve. And if you're lucky enough, like me, to have found a partner in crime, then, look after them, man. Do your bit. Don't let them slip through your hands. As I said, I think before, when happiness turns up, give it a comfy seat. Yeah? We'll catch up tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about why I round my days off with a little read. Hope you've enjoyed today. Take care.